Hello guys, let's begin. I've encountered a problem, but I think it's okay now. Let me just open the stream everywhere I need. 1 second. Hope you have a nice night or any other time of the day. And you feel good. Okay, I think I am ready to begin. Sorry for the wait. Let's go. I'll be playing Starfield through XCloud because it works like shit on my PC, unfortunately.
How are you, Dusty?
Well, I'm okay. Talk. Okay. Let's see. I encountered someone on a planet, and I took some raiders, I think, and I took them their ship. So I have a new ship, and I need to understand how to register it. Game said I don't have enough money to do this. Let me see. I need to go this way. 1 sec. Let's land. We need to talk with someone.
This place. It's a little boring.
You think? Alright then, let's go. Oh, I forgot something. I forgot mining equipment. I think I'll need to visit a doctor to get rid of all the how it's called, all the symptoms, I think, because my character seems alright, but I don't think he's feeling very well. What do we have here? Airlock. Maybe we can find some useful loot right here. Oh, maybe some medicine, please. Give me some medicine. Credits only. Still useful, but not that useful as I need. Where? Gray open helmet? Interesting. Okay. A fruit cellar. A fruit cellar. On the year 2298, Arthur Paul Lemond released the novel The Fruit Cellar, forever cementing his role as the settled system king of aura. Horror. Okay.
Are you training for some sort of weightlifting competition?
You wanna help me? I'll make you carry everything. What the hell is this? I have no idea. Oh, I think this is ammo.
Shaw and her gang are strong-arm types. Robbery, assault, murder. You know.
Yeah, I know. Let me move the mouse cursor right here.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Notepad. This is another exit. Why do they need 2 exits? This is kind of strange. Hey! Hello there.
I'm not afraid to use this to defend my home and my family. But you sure as hell don't look like any spacer I've seen before.
Yeah, be careful who you use it against. Your broadcast made it sound like you're in trouble.
So let me get this straight. You heard a distress call and you flew all the way down here.
Yes.
What are you, some sort of priest or good Samaritan? I didn't know people like you were real, but I got a heap load of problems. And I'm willing to pay my share for the help.
Well, there are still good people out there. I could always use some extra credits.
Couldn't we all, right? Used to be 4 families that List helped set up stakes in this system. We rarely saw eye to eye in the best of times, and believe me true, these ain't the best of times. Spacers started raiding and it's been getting worse. Only a matter of time before they end us all. Unless you're willing to help some hard-working, pig-headed settlers out.
Spacers are a plague on the settled systems. Lots of challenges in the independent space. Who are the 4 families?
The Wens and the Bandas are farmers like me. Jacqueline the mayor and her daughter have some mining operation with dreams of hitting it big. I've tried in the past to get us to work together, but you don't join List unless you have a healthy dollop of obstinacy.
Can you tell me more about the List?
The League of Independent Settlers. Good-meaning fools happy to set colonists up in independent space. The promise is freedom. True freedom. If you can fend off all the spacers and pirates the settled systems can throw at you.
I see. Spacers are a plague on the settled systems.
No arguments here. The spacers have taken out the family's List satellites, so we can't even talk to each other. Isolate and eliminate, a classic tale.
Yeah.
Fix the Lopez satellite and I'll open a secure channel and we can sync up and get the lay of the land. And then get all of our satellites operational.
Okay. Repair the Lopez communication satellite. I see. Just get that reward ready. Why haven't you fixed it?
I have. Twice. I took out the old pickup. Last time I tried, I barely made it out alive. They're using the damn satellites as bait. My ship just isn't up for facing spacers. But yours, a whole different animal.
Should I just change my ship? Why do you need these List satellites?
List set us up with some secure communication satellites. Makes it hard for riffraff to pick us up. Well, in theory. The other families won't respond to communications on open channels. I figure if I didn't risk the distress call, we're all dead anyway.
Well, time to get to work.
It might be I'm getting caught up in the moment, but I actually feel optimistic for once. Thanks.
You should. No problem. I'd like to understand how much it will cost to register my new ship. If honest. Register. You don't have enough credits, but how much does it cost to register? Value 72,144. Can I change it maybe? Crew, inspect, remove. How can I... For doing this mission, I need my ship. My first ship. Who is this?
Talk to Alvin. He's in charge.
Okay. Unknown. Wow. Even though the game is kinda gray, it looks amazing at some points. I think I'll need to go to New Atlantis or to find another city, because otherwise I won't be able to do anything. Thank you. I'm trying to. Where is my loot? Ah, it's here. Wait a minute. Credits. Infused bandages. Interesting. Okay. I need something from here. Weapons. Where is it? Where's the cutter? Do I have a better cutter, maybe? I don't really remember. Yes, Heller's cutter. Nice. That's what I needed. Let me check my inventory. Maybe I found something useful. Aid. Treatment. Did I treat something? Yes, I treated something. Okay. Now. Into the space we go.
Liftoff looks good. All systems on. Achieving orbit now.
What the hell? Who are these guys? They weren't here before.
You can try and run.
No, just not to die. It will be great.
Target, they've lost grav. We've blown out their grav drive. Enemy, you took out their jump drop. Ha! They're not jump.
All good
Grav
for
jump
them.
system flatlined. We can't send power to enemies. Their grav drive's down. Enemies grav drive out of commission. They're dead in space.
And we are as well. Fuck. Okay, I'll need to jump from here. I need my other ship. This is not that powerful. Okay, let's get the cutter.
Good to see you.
Second, I need to get the cutter. Heller's cutter. There it is. And now let's see where we can jump. I think we need to go to Seoul. Luna. Where is New Atlantis? Mars. Colonia. Not here. What do we have here? Titan. Science Outpost. And this is New Homestead. Let's go there.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. Welcome to Titan. You are cleared to land at New Homestead.
Thank you. Now, let's see.
Welcome to New Homestead. Please make your way to the building at the end of the path and down into the colony below. Stay safe and enjoy your visit.
Thank you. Well, not a heaven, but still something. Could have been worse. New Homestead. I need a vendor.
Happy to stay here a while. Lots to look at.
Enjoy your visit here.
I feel like
So
a
what's this
superhero
place?
here.
This is security? Yes, this is security.
I can't believe that it's so cold here. I guess I should have expected that.
Speak of looter. And where is he? Chunks.
It's been a while since I last visited. Nice to see this place still has the same charm.
Things have never been better since this Chunks opened up. Makes me feel like we're actually part of the UC. Hello there. Welcome to the New Homestead Chunks. We've got all your Chunks favorites. Well, almost all of them. Sadly, we're out of the special sauce. I know. But everything else is still that great Chunks food you know and love. So, what can I do for you?
I'd like to place an order. Running out of Chunk special sauce sounds like a problem.
If I'm completely honest, it is. And people are always saying how this Chunks can't compare to the real deal. And I just know it's because we never had that mouth-watering sauce. I've been in contact with some of the other restaurants out there, and they'll give me some. But they say they can't afford to send it, and I don't have a ship, so what am I to do?
I can fetch it for you. If you just need someone to get it, I could do that for you.
Wait, for real? You do that? You're not pulling my leg?
Why not? No problem. Just tell me where to go.
Oh, yeah, right. I actually just got a message back from another Chunks before you got here, and they got a case ready to go for me. Just tell them you're there to pick it up for me, and it should be good to go. Thanks.
No problem.
Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunk. Thanks for choosing Chunks. Which chunks
What exactly
would you
are
like today?
chunks made of?
I just serve the chunks. I don't make them.
Even in game we're so bad with service.
It's one thing to learn about early colony life. It's another to experience it.
Boy, am I glad they have a Chunks here.
Can you maybe find a vendor?
Well, what did we think of the
I need a vendor, please.
Very informative. I didn't know about the methane harvesters before coming here.
The brown horse tavern.
I'm learning so much here. Everyone should visit at least once in their life.
Huh.
We live a simple life on New Homestead, but make no mistake, it's fulfilling.
You'll come back and see us again sometime.
This is a boring assignment, but let's keep it that way.
Facility storage clinic. Okay, I'll need to go to a clinic.
Excuse me, Bill. You've got to do a better job of keeping your tour groups out of trouble.
What do you mean?
That little boy almost wound up on my operating table. Claudio said he was playing with some of the machinery down by the mines and nearly got his arm stuck inside. It could have been ripped off.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, kids, little troublemakers. I'll tell the guests to be more careful.
Damn right. You've got to do something, or else next time it happens, I'm billing you personally.
Yeesh. Why, hello there! I'm Bill Starsap of Starsap Tours. Let me tell you, this place is full of history and interesting facts. For instance, did you know that New Homestead was one of the first colonies established outside of Earth? It's been populated in some capacity for over 200 years.
That's incredible. I had no idea.
Yes, sirree. And that's not science fiction, it's science fact. There's a lot more history where that came from. So what do you say? I've got an opening. I could take you on a tour right now if you'd like.
Okay, I'd like to go on a tour of New Homestead.
Excellent! You won't regret it. My tours are one of a kind. Now, there's just the matter of price. The going rate for a genuine Starsap tour is only 100 credits.
No problem.
Great! Let's get this show on the road, eh?
I don't mind the tourists.
All
They help the
right,
local
so
economy.
this is New Homestead's main concourse. This underground area didn't exist when the original outpost, Titan Astrobase, was finished in 2130. Follow me. We'll come back here by the end of the tour and talk about the museum collection. But first, let's go see where people live.
Did you
Now
see
remember,
those wind turbines?
these people aren't actors. They actually live here, so try to be respectful of that. While the original inhabitants of the Titan Astrobase lived in pods like you saw up above, they transitioned down here when this section of the base was finished in 2144. Space is extremely limited, so you'll notice some overflow here, but more residences also exist on lower levels, which are inaccessible to tours. I'll stop at each of our destinations if you want to look around, or if you have any questions for me.
Okay, speak with Bill. Let's look. What do we have here? Anything interesting?
If you need medical attention, see Dr. Lakota. But a word of warning, she really doesn't care for tourists.
I see. I wonder why.
Must be nice to be able to afford to travel, huh? Oh, you don't really want to talk to me. I'm just a nobody from the crates. Besides, I'm not really good at talking to tourists about New Homestead. If you're really interested in our history, talk to Maurice. He's a lot better at that than I am.
I'd love to talk with you, really.
You do?
Yes.
I mean, sure. I don't know what I can tell you, but if you want to talk, I don't have anything else I need to do right now.
Okay. So you're having trouble with your studies?
Okay, well, no. Not the studies specifically. Like, I get good grades when I'm able to apply myself. But I'm poor. I just don't have the kind of money to be a full-time student and support myself. Even living in the cheap-ass crates. I keep having to take odd jobs just to put food on my plate. And when I do, my grades suffer. I just feel like I'll be stuck in a rut forever.
20,000 credits?
Oh. I guess you don't have enough. I'd appreciate the gesture more if you were being genuine. Thanks anyway.
Yeah, one day soon, that's gonna be me with a beggar bowl in hand trying to get credits so Cora can go to whatever elite institution she dreams up.
Yeah.
Later.
You off-worlders have it made.
You mentioned something about the crates. What's that?
The crates are what we call the living quarters for the poor people, like me. They're made from old shipping containers. We have to make do with the space we have here. They're comfortable enough, I guess. And no one on Titan is well off to begin with, but you can tell that people look down on us, especially some of the tourists.
What do you do here in New Homestead?
Well, I'm trying to finish up my undergrad schooling, actually. I want to be a physicist like my grandmother. Then, who knows what. But I also do some odd jobs here or there for money. Sometimes I help Jay out at his shop, and he gives me stuff in return. Sometimes I help Anya clean up at the Brown Horse when she's short-staffed. That sort of thing.
What do you feel about your home being a tourist destination?
It's not as bad as you'd think. I like talking to off-worlders, especially people my age. It gives me ideas for what I want to do when I'm done with school. Because, honestly,
She doesn't look like a schoolgirl. She doesn't look like a kid, come on.
But as soon as I can afford to, I'd love to explore my options. Later.
Yeah, later. She looks like a 30 years old, seriously. Woman. But seen a lot of shit in her life. Wait a minute. What do we have here? Synthetic container. I don't think I'll need that. Okay, let's continue.
Have any questions so far?
I'd like to check this out in more detail.
Oh, sure, I'll be here waiting. The locals love to talk with tourists, but they'll let you know if they're busy. So, please respect them.
Okay. This guy didn't want to talk with me, as I recall.
We used to get more tourists than we do these. Sure would be nice to get off-world sometime.
Yeah, he doesn't want to talk with me. Where's the way up? Maybe we can find someone here to talk to. Someone sleeping.
Lots of history.
Just a citizen.
If you're into that sort of thing.
And charity.
How do you even manage to carry all that?
I see. I'm just strong, man. Oh my.
Some say New Homestead is a backwards.
Oh, let's see the clinic.
Do you need medical assistance?
Yeah, I need help, doc.
Just a sec. Let's take a look.
Yeah, help me,
Look,
please.
I'll level with you. I'm a great doctor, but this might be a challenge. Even for me.
Okay.
This is going to hurt a bit, but trust me, you'll feel better afterwards. I think that's it. You'll feel much better by this time tomorrow.
Okay, thank you. Nice. You really don't seem to like the tourists.
I don't. They make a mockery of New Homestead culture. And on top of it, they're reckless. It's like I said before, I feel like I'm treating them more often than our own people.
So what? You get money for this? Sounds frustrating. I'd rather not get... It must keep you busy, but what's so bad about it?
The problem is that most of the tourists' injuries are from preventable accidents. Things our people know how to avoid. And often I have to take care of them first because they can't leave with their injuries, so I have to put off seeing my regular patients. So not only am I working extra hard for people who have little respect for me, it comes at the expense of our own.
Sounds frustrating. I wish there was something I could do.
Actually, maybe there is. I have an idea that may be best suited for someone relatively unknown, instead of myself. I've got a mountain of work and a reputation to maintain. So I bought a realistic monster costume. The plan was to wear it, scare tourists away, and start a rumor about terror.
What the hell? Something is wrong with my internet? It doesn't look like that. Okay. No, that just sounds fun. I don't care if it works. I'll do it anyway.
That's the spirit. To be honest, I'm not sure it'll work either, but I feel like there's no harm in trying.
Yeah.
Here's the costume. I think this will work best on the surface. So just find a group and run up to them, acting like a convincing alien monster. With any luck, they'll run screaming and book the next flight out of here.
Yeah, of course. Let's see. Maybe we can find something interesting. I'd buy some medicine from her,
If
honestly.
you take one of those stupid tours, make sure to follow the rules. They're for your own safety. And my safety.
I could use some medical supplies.
Just the basics here, but I'm sure you'll find what you need.
I surely hope so. Let's see what we can sell. Persuasion chains. Treatment. So I have 2,000 credits. It's not that much. Suppressors addiction. Suppressor addiction symptoms. What the hell is going on? XCloud, please. Anchored immobilizers. Okay, I need something for healing. Heal paste, treats burns, not this. Med pack, this is what I needed. Pack. Let's get one. I think this will be enough for now. Is it difficult being a doctor in such an old-fashioned community?
Even though we don't have shiny new medical facilities, I imagine it's easier than wherever you're from. We have fewer people here, and we're very responsible when it comes to our personal health and welfare. So there's not much I can't handle. For anything else, we can get access to off-world specialists. Contrary to popular belief, we're not primitive.
I see. Where did you get a costume like that anyway?
I bought it from a private seller. They said they got it from someone who wore it in a secondary school as their sports team mascot. I guess it was supposed to be a tardigrade or something. Anyway, the person I bought it from modified it a bit so they could use it in an independent movie they were making. But I guess that went nowhere, so they had to sell it. Lucky me, I suppose.
Are there any dangerous hazards to worry about on Titan?
It's a harsh world, but as long as you're inside or wear a suit when going out, you'll be fine here. There's no breathable air on the surface, and you'll quickly freeze to death outside without protective gear, but otherwise the hazards are minimal. New Homestead was an early colony research base and has stood the test of time. It's safe, and it's proof that people can live pretty much anywhere. Don't worry so much.
I'll try to. Okay, thank you.
Stay safe.
Let's see. Let's continue out. What the?
Energy! I want to run around!
What the fuck?
It's always so cold here.
These children, man, what the hell?
Have any questions so far?
The overflow area looks camped. What's with that?
Sadly, it's difficult to get additional construction done inside these underground caverns. So for now, additional populations are housed in these stacks of old shipping crates. As you might expect, this is where some of the less wealthy can afford to live. It's not glamorous, but they are functional and cozy.
Yeah. Can you tell me more about how people lived before this was all built?
The original Titan Astrobase had more habitation pods on the surface connected to some of the old structures you may have seen in the back. As the colony grew, the base was expanded underground, and those hab units were recycled into materials used down here.
I see. How many people live here?
I'm not sure the exact count, but New Homestead is a fairly small colony. What you see is what you get for the most part, except for some other people who live in the private lower levels. Some, particularly security, and yours truly, even commute from other worlds.
I think I'm ready for whatever's next.
Alrighty, we'll be taking the residential elevator to the farms area on the surface level. This way, please. Let's leave these good people alone for now and go check out the farms. Follow me up the elevator.
Do you have a spaceship?
Bathroom.
I want to get a spaceship when I'm older. They're so cool.
Welcome to New Homestead.
Oh my god, what was that? So we serve a farm?
Ah, there.
New Homestead's
Nice seeing a
farms
new
are
face.
the beating heart of the colony. Without them, the original outpost would have shriveled and died. These pods are sealed and climate controlled, the perfect environment for growing the hydroponic vegetation needed for survival in the early days of the colony.
I see.
The elders say that preserving our tradition is so important, but I keep hearing such wonderful things about other worlds. Running this farm with my family for the sake of our little colony is one of the greatest pleasures in life.
That's cool. Something is wrong with XCloud today.
No disrespect, but I'd appreciate if you let me and my family be. We get a lot of tourists out this way, but most of them aren't so bold as to strike up conversations with us. What's your deal?
I'm just interested in how cultivation works on this planet.
You seem genuine enough.
Oh my god, seriously. I think I'll need to restart it. Let me restart. I hope the game saved. I just wanted to chat for a little. Thanks for your time. What can you tell me about your farm?
Well, for one, it's my wife Mara's farm. I just had the good fortune of marrying into it. It's been in her family for generations. We're the best source of fresh produce in the colony. Not like that processed junk we get from off-world, and certainly nothing like that eyesore chunks.
What kind of challenges do you face farming on Titan?
From what I know about farming elsewhere, it's largely the same. Big difference is that we need to import or make our own soil. And we need to be extra careful with our temperature control. Titan's surface is frozen, and it's not much better just below it with the ice caves. Then it's just a matter of artificial sunlight and supplying CO2 for the crops. It's not too challenging.
I just wanted to chat for a little. Thanks for your time.
No worries. You have yourself a day now.
Thank you. You too.
I've heard about lots of other planets out there. Some of them sound pretty scary, though. Hello? I'm not really supposed to talk with tourists, but I kind of want to anyway. And I don't think my papa is paying attention. You're not going to tell him, are you?
Of course I'm not. No, not if you don't want me to.
Oh, thank you! I promise it'll be fun. I like talking to tourists. I get to learn so much about everywhere else, and they get to learn about here. Now what should we talk about?
Are there a lot of other kids in New Homestead?
Not really. There's some, though. Most are around my age. We all go to school in the same room.
In the same room? Is school here the same as the other schools in the settled system?
I don't know. I've never been to any other schools. We mostly learn about the history of the Sol system and Earth and stuff like that, until we get old enough to go on our learning vacation. That's when we get to leave to go to school somewhere else for a few years, or travel and visit other worlds, try out jobs and stuff. Oh, I can't wait.
Why doesn't your dad want you talking to tourists?
My mama says it's because he thinks we'd up and leave if we found out about the rest of the worlds out there. But I keep telling him, I love it here, and I love him, and I would never leave him. He doesn't believe it. He says the kids almost always want to leave when they grow up. But not me. Nope. I just want to visit somewhere else. Maybe.
Do you enjoy working on the farm?
I think it's pretty fun. And I get to be around my mama and my papa all day, so that's cool. They say we all have to work a little, because it takes all of us to make the community work. Just like on Earth a really, really, really long time ago. Someday, I think it'd be cool to see other places and do other things, but this is fine for now.
I see. Well, thank you.
Thanks for taking the time to talk with me.
Yeah, thank you too. No one else to talk to? Okay, let's talk to Bill and continue our tour.
Any questions about the farms?
Yeah, of course. Are their farms still operational?
Oh, they are indeed. Colonists still cultivate plant-based food for their own consumption here in New Homestead. It's less vital to their survival these days, as they also import supplemental food from other colonies, including meats, dairy, and synthetics. However, most citizens here take pride in a New Homestead-grown, sustainable diet.
I see. What do they grow here?
These days, it's a mix of what you find elsewhere in the galaxy, but in the olden days, it was all brought over from Earth. It was a lot of hardy root vegetables like potatoes, carrots, beets, and such, supplemented with corn, peas, green beans, soy, etc., which didn't always grow as well.
I see. How is this different than anywhere else in the galaxy?
Good question. It's largely the same, because this was the colony that pioneered the techniques you see elsewhere. But you'll notice that the farms here are smaller and staffed by humans, not robots. Things here are a little more old-fashioned compared to some of the large factory farms you'll find elsewhere in the settled systems.
Yeah, I've seen that. Okay, I'm ready to move on.
Onward it is! We'll be stopping by the Brown Horse Tavern later in the tour, which uses many of these locally sourced ingredients in their cooking. But for now, it's just a short way to our next stop. Follow me!
Let's go.
So, the old biolabs are just on the other side of this building, believe it or not. We'll step on through the hallway there. They're not in use anymore, but the colony has faithfully recreated them as a historical exhibit, true to the original purpose of the Titan Astrobase. Sadly, they're undergoing some light renovation. Otherwise, there'd be interactive activities for kids to learn about how they used to search for microbial life here.
You get used to the methane processing smell after a while.
Okay, let's see, maybe we can find someone to talk to. This is the security?
We take vandalism seriously here. You don't mess with history.
This is the entrance. Alright then, let's go talk to Bill.
Pardon the dust, but I can still answer some questions about the old Titan Astrobase biolabs.
Okay, what kind of life did they find here?
Funny you should ask! Sadly, none. See, NASA funded the Titan Astrobase project because conditions seemed ripe for primordial life to form in Titan's methane pools. They tested many different sites, performed deep core ice drilling and more, yet nothing turned up.
I see. So that was it? What did they use these labs for after no life was found?
Well, NASA defunded the xenobiology program in 2132, but a scientist by the name of Catherine Neely proposed research into advanced colony building on inhospitable worlds. So, by 2135, work began on what would ultimately set us all up to create habitats anywhere humans dared to explore. These very labs housed the computer systems used in that research. That and general storage for the colony. Lots of storage.
I see. You keep mentioning the Titan Astrobase. What is that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I completely forgot to mention that. That's what this place was originally called. When NASA divested its interest in the Astrobase and turned it over to the people back in 2185, they renamed it New Homestead and established it as a historical site.
I see. Okay, let's move on.
You got it. On to our next stop. Next, we'll be heading outside,
Feel free to
so
look around,
make
but
sure to
don't
check
touch.
those seals on your suit because it's a bit chilly out there.
Okay, thank you.
Going out into the frozen wastes of Titan to see what powers this planet. Watch your step outside, by the way. The ice can be slippery if you're not careful. The goal is to keep people out of Dr. Lakota's infirmary.
Careful, there are some dangerous areas around.
What the hell?
Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. Powering New Homestead. As you might imagine, generating energy was a real challenge back in the day because the technology was much more crude then. But crude or not, it was that technology that sustained the old Astrobase. And it might surprise you to learn that the same technology is still working today.
Wow. Nice.
The
Such interesting
thing about this
mechanism.
old colony is that it's mostly powered by clean, renewable energy. You'll see one of the methods used on the horizon up ahead. That's right, New Homestead's famous wind farms. This spot was chosen for the colony in part because of its constant winds. These turbines have been integral to the colony's function since its establishment as a cheap, mostly reliable source of electricity.
It looks cool.
So, let's talk about wind power, shall we?
Do these turbines really power the entire colony?
Mostly. I'm sure you've noticed the occasional brownouts.
I'm a bit
I guess
sleepy.
these old machines have a habit of freezing up, what with all the ice out here. There's some methane on reserve for critical life support systems, but everything else here is otherwise powered by the units you see here.
I see. What's so interesting about wind power? Why is it part of a tour?
You're looking at a piece of history. Sure, wind power is used throughout the galaxy, but these people were able to make do with it for hundreds of years. It's impressive. That was all they had back then.
Yeah, it's cool.
Still make it work to this day.
I didn't think Titan was all that windy.
You're right. Most surface wind on Titan isn't too terribly strong, but here, the altitude and other conditions are perfect for sustained wind power. Like many worlds with atmosphere, the higher you go, the windier it gets.
Actually, I think I'd like to move on.
You're the boss. Let's go. Moving right along, we're going to learn about Titan's great natural resources. Titan is rich with hydrocarbons like methane and ethane. Surely you saw huge pools of this stuff on your descent into New Homestead. I like to think they add to the natural beauty of this world. Though, of course, stay away from them because, like anything beautiful, they can be dangerous. Just like my last ex-wife's pet. She had this gorgeous, I don't know what you'd call it, creature. The guy that sold it to her couldn't tell her what it was or where it was from. I don't think it was even a legal sell, to be honest. The thing was very easy on the eyes. Feathers, all the colors of the rainbow. Nasty bite, though. Wound up in the hospital and almost lost my hand. Still not enough for her to get rid of the dang thing. Anyway, there's a reason she's my ex-wife. But enough about me. We were talking about methane and other resources, right?
Right.
Hey, can you believe it? Back in the 20th century on Earth, they used to fight wars over natural resources like this and petroleum. They had this whole moon here basically made of hydrocarbons in their own backyard. They just couldn't get to it. Incredible how far we've come. New Homestead is home to one of the oldest and largest methane processing plants in the settled systems. Every year, UC engineers go through a painstaking, month-long maintenance process. That's how this place has remained operational as long as it has. I'm not going to take you too close to the machinery, liability and all, but I can still answer questions.
Nothing here to scan. Okay.
Questions? Fire away.
What do they do with all this methane?
Exports mostly. Since this world is so methane rich and has the infrastructure for it, a lot of the UC's methane comes from Titan. Of course, new homesteaders use it themselves for everything from generating heat to turning it into breathable oxygen by a modern science.
Interesting. Wait, how do they turn methane into oxygen?
Oh, no one's ever asked me that before. Something to do with methane-eating microbes, I believe? I honestly don't know. Sorry.
How can they shut the plant down for maintenance if people rely on it to live?
It's not as if they shut down for a month. It's not shut down at all, actually. See, this place is built with redundant systems, so they can shut it down piece by piece and suffer only a reduction in throughput. During that time, the UC gets more of its resources from other places, allowing New Homestead to maintain what it needs.
I see. Okay. Anything else here? No. Let's move on.
Okie dokie, artichokey. There will be time for more later anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, this next stop is a bit of an interesting one. I only recently made it part of the tour. Fun fact, it's also the only natural landmark on the tour. What we're about to see is a glacial spire we affectionately call Ymir's Horn. This colus used to be named after a character in a popular fantasy novel, but it was changed a couple hundred years ago to avoid any potential litigation. Now, what's a colus, you might say? Colus derives from the Latin word for hill, and scientists only gave names to groups of hills on a planet's surface. So in reality, the term you hear more often is the plural, coles, with an E. You probably don't hear it very often where you're from, because it was usually a term reserved for unexplored planets, back when they didn't have the technology to describe what they were seeing firsthand. Because of that, the term is much more common in the Sol system, but you may still hear it occasionally in reference to uncharted worlds. This planet's full of them, though, and they like to preserve that history here.
It looks beautiful.
So here it is, Ymir's Horn. You're free to take a closer look if you like.
I think I'd like to.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Tungsten. Interesting. Titanium. Wow, this looks cool. Where does that light come from? It's kinda strange. Well, this is cool. It's really cool. Okay, let's go.
So here it is, Ymir's Horn. You're free to take a closer look if you like.
I already did, thank you. How did this collis form?
I've heard this particular formation was caused by an ancient volcano. Something about steam and wind, then worn down over time. But I'm not 100% sure.
I see. Ymir, who's that?
According to ancient Norse mythology, Ymir was the first Jotun, a frost giant. In the legend, they were both male and female and gave birth to the progenitors of all giants from their armpits. Ymir even predated the Norse gods, who, as it turns out, killed Ymir to fashion the earth and all of humanity from the corpse. It's a fascinating story, and the horn here is a fitting tribute to it.
Interesting. Okay, I think I'm done here.
Excellent. On to the next stop then. So, we're gonna head back inside through the methane processing plant. Try not to touch anything on your way. We want to make sure to respect Dr. Lakota's wishes to be safer around here. That brings me to another point. You'll notice the people around here have last names related to where their families originated from on Earth as a way to remember the past. The museum curator, Maurice Leon, has more information about that if you're interested. You can find him inside the main concourse. Loves talking about it. You'll find most of the locals here are very friendly to tourists like yourself. Tourism is a major draw to this colony these days, and I respect that. Most of them are happy to talk at length about what they do here. Their rugged lifestyle is a point of pride for a lot of these folks.
These missions are, if I can call this a mission, it's very cool. You're just exploring, and I don't know, it's just very I don't know how it's called. It helps you to feel more alive in this world, maybe. It's more immersive. Oh, this is the word I was looking for. It's more immersive. Makes the experience more immersive.
This area we're walking through is the nerve center of the plant, where
You gotta drop some of that.
the operation. Since methane production is such an important part of the colony's livelihood, it's important that the techs notice any issues and react to them quickly. Anyway, we're headed into the ice mines. It's a natural spring where water bubbles up from deep below, but due to the cold, it keeps freezing as it reaches the surface.
Okay, let's go. Maybe we can talk to this guy.
To talk to Joyce about these brownouts.
Looks like I can't. Okay. Speak with Joyce. Where's Joyce? Here somewhere? No, no, not here. Then let's go to the mines. I think more
Here live a simple life. Try not to complicate it.
more games should implement such interesting missions like this. With stories and more lore. Wow. Nice. It's a big mine.
What else can I tell you about the ice mines?
Is this where all new homesteads' water come from?
Not all. Some water is created as a byproduct of methane processing, but that's usually saved in the emergency reserves.
Why not heat this area like the rest of the colony?
Good question. I believe it has something to do with not wanting to contaminate the water with methane and other chemicals. The ice helps prevent impurities in the water. At least this is what I've been told.
I see. I'm thirsty. Can I drink straight from the source?
I wouldn't recommend it. First, it's an active work site. Second, it still needs to be filtered and checked for contaminants. But don't worry, we'll stop somewhere for refreshments before the tour is over.
Okay, thank you. I want to go look around.
Of course. Watch your step. It can get slick around here. I'll stay behind.
Another tourist come to learn about the ice mines, huh? It's dangerous in the ice mines. I'd much rather answer your questions than have you going off to explore on your own.
What's so dangerous about the ice mines?
I'm surprised I still get this question. It's slippery, it's sharp, it can break, it can cave in. Those are just the obvious examples. Titan is also full of methane, which can sometimes be trapped under the ice. As you know, methane can explode under the right conditions. It can also asphyxiate you if you breathe in too much of it.
As a fellow miner, I can respect the dangers you face.
Ah, so you can relate.
Yeah.
It's good to talk with someone who understands the challenges of the job. Not everyone does. If I might ask, what do you mine?
A little of this, a little of that.
I see. A generalist, then. I imagine it takes a lot of experience to know how to mine so many different things. My job must seem very simple to you, but simple as it may be, still takes a lot of skill to do it right. Feel free to watch us work if you ever want to learn more. Anyway, I'm sure we could swap mining stories all day, but I really should be getting back to what I was doing soon.
Ice mines. Why do you need to mine ice?
For drinking water, and we use some of it to produce this air you're breathing. We recycle a lot of what we use, but we still need a nice, steady supply of fresh water. Lucky for us, Titan provides.
Why don't you have robots or other machines do this work?
For one, New Homestead is not a wealthy colony. But we also pride ourselves on doing things the old ways. It's part of the living history, they say. We don't mind. We work hard here. It's very rewarding.
I see. Okay.
Stay safe.
Thank you. Let's see who else we can talk to.
Talk about tight quarters.
Looks like no one. Nothing else here? No one to talk to, nothing to do. Alright, let's talk to Bill.
What else can I tell you about the ice mines?
I don't need to know anymore about the ice mines. I'm ready to go.
Sounds good. Let's keep going then.
Let's go.
We have just one more stop before we're done with the tour, and it just happens to be my favorite. This colony is home to the longest running establishment still in existence, the Brown Horse Tavern. The Brown Horse started as a simple mess hall for the scientists and workers when the underground was built, but it's been operated by the same family ever since. Now, what's a horse, you might say? They were a large four-legged animal on Earth, often used for transportation or manual labor. Long before
manual labor? What?
Dream for the folks.
Manual labor?
Before antique machines like automobiles
Okay,
were possible,
this is strange.
Horses could be found everywhere. You might have seen them in old movies or read about them somewhere. If not, I highly recommend looking into them sometime. They're beautiful animals. The tavern's original owner was infatuated with them, from what I understand, and named the place in their honor. The moniker, Brown Horse Tavern, is also a throwback to names of similar Earth restaurants hundreds of years before it was established.
Oh, cool. Nice.
That delicious smell is making me hungry. Can I answer anything about the Brown Horse?
Yeah, of course. How could this possibly be the oldest restaurant in the settled systems?
Easy. All the other ones fell to ruin when we abandoned Earth. There were technically older ones on Mars, but those have long since shuttered or been replaced.
Any menu recommendations?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I honestly love everything Anya serves here. I'd be doing her a disservice to recommend one dish over another. You want the real answer? Order one of everything.
I see. What can you tell me about the owner?
Anya Seattle is the current owner of the Brown Horse. It's been in the Seattle family for generations. But Anya will be able to tell you more herself. Feel free to ask her. It doesn't feel right coming from me when she's standing right over there.
I'm not ready to move out yet.
Oh yeah, by all means. Stop in for a moment.
Let's talk with people
Pull
here.
up a seat. I'll take care of you.
Oh, it's Anya.
Back before grav drives.
I'm Anya.
Ice
Is this your
mining
first
was
time with
literally
us
a
at the
matter
Brown
of
Horse
life and
Tavern?
death. Still important to this day.
Yes, I never been here before.
Oh, well, thank you for joining us. You're in for a real treat. We've got an assortment of food and drinks, some of which follow homemade recipes that have been passed down over hundreds of years. So, what can I do for you?
I like the image behind her. What is this place?
You mean the Brown Horse?
Yes.
Well, it's only the longest continuous running restaurant since humans started settling outside of Earth. There's a lot of history within these walls, and some damn fine food and drink, if I say so myself. This place has been in my family for generations. My however many great-grandmother opened it when the first colony started on Titan. Back then, it was a simple mess hall that she chose to put a little extra love and flavor into. And now, it's the pride of New Homestead.
I saw the Chunks restaurant on there. Does it hurt your business?
Oh, hardly. The locals pretty much stay away from Chunks, so whenever they don't feel like cooking themselves and want a fresh meal, they come to me. Only the tourists eat that junk. But don't tell that to my husband. He manages the Chunks. I love him, but he's a bit of a fanatic about it.
How so? I'd like to see a menu, please.
Let me show you what we have.
Okay, let's see. Canuck Pilsner? Interesting. The models look very great in this game. I have a follower, which is a graphical designer. He likes how this looks, and a friend who is kinda also a graphic designer, and he loves Fallout series because of their brandings, their models. I think he'd love Starfield for the same things. Fried pickles, interesting. Huh, I'd love to try this in real life. Never tried fried pickles. Okay, I don't have a lot of money, so let's go. Or I'll buy everything.
Hope you'll be back sometime.
I told him that we churn our own butter. He completely bought it.
You didn't.
Citizen.
I did. I know I shouldn't have, but I just wanted to see how they
But we do a
react.
better job preserving its traditions.
Aren't they going to think we're even
No one
more
to talk to,
old-fashioned than they already
unfortunately.
believe?
Okay, let's talk to Bill.
That delicious smell is making me
hungry.
Can I answer anything about the Brown Horse?
No, I think I'm good to go.
Okay then. All right, we're headed to the last stop, right back where we began. Feel free to check out the museum exhibit in the main concourse here. These displays are full of rare earth trinkets salvaged from before humanity left, and Maurice is happy to talk about the collection. The museum's curator, Maurice, will be happy to talk to you if you want to know more.
Thank you.
Well, that's that. I hope you enjoyed Starsap Tours as much as I enjoy giving them.
I loved it. Here's a little something extra for you.
Oh, wow. I really appreciate it. You know, I rely on tips from good people like you, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. Enjoy the rest of your stay in New Homestead.
The old guy deserves it. This new homestead's a hoot.
Take care.
You too. Well, this was very interesting. Seriously. I loved
Don't
it.
stay outside for too long here on Titan. You'll freeze solid without the proper protection.
What's this? Ah, I see.
What can I do for you today, young lady?
I was just wondering if you maybe had, you know...
Can I maybe... Oh! Scale model of RV Calypso. Originally commissioned by the British Royal Navy as a minesweeper vessel and launched in 1932. It was later repurposed by famed Earth oceanographic researcher. I see. So we can even read about this. Scale model of HMS Beagle, originally constructed for the British Navy as a war vessel and first launched in 1820. Cool. Very cool.
I bought something off a tourist real cheap. I think you're gonna like it. I'll drop by with it later, after I clean it up.
Wow. Thank you, Jay. I don't know what to say.
Don't worry about it. You just keep on being you. If you're looking to trade, I'm happy to help.
Oh, nice, a vendor.
Welcome to my little shop. Are you visiting New Homestead for the first time?
Yes, this is my first time.
Oh, nice. You know, it's always such a pleasure to meet people from other worlds. Or just space. I don't judge. I'm Jay. I'm happy to help you find what you're looking to buy or take a look at whatever you want to sell. Trades of all kinds are welcome here. Or if you have any questions for me about the shop, the merchandise, or even just New Homestead in general, I'm happy to help you.
Okay, let's trade. I'd like to look at what you're selling.
Sure thing. I'm also interested in buying if you have anything for sale.
Oh yeah, I have a lot for sale. Sell from the ship inventory. Okay. Oh, seriously? He doesn't have a lot of credits, unfortunately. Okay, let's see what we can buy from him. Deep Seeker Space Helmet. Everything is worse than I have. Huh, this is better than I have. Curiously. Let's buy it. Thermal. Cheese, nice. Chicken. Okay, let's sell again. I'll need all the med packs I can get. Onion, orange, peach. I'm curious, is there an option to cook in this game? Because I don't remember seeing this option. Multi-pack. 10 health, nice. Bad people, bad jokes. Maybe this can be of a help. New Homestead life history. Let's buy one. The comet. Resources. Earth baseball. Interesting. Antique. Oh no. Ah, shit. Did you pick? Okay. You mentioned something about trading. What sort of things are you looking for?
Glad you asked. I'm looking for all sorts of things. Anything, really. Clothing, weapons, jewelry, even stuff they consider junk. You name it. We don't get a lot of off-world stock, so I offer to buy things from travelers. Anything they're willing to part with. Between you and me, people around here talk a lot about tradition and whatnot, but even they get curious about what other worlds have to offer.
What do you think of all the tourists who come visit New Homestead?
I love them. Most of us in New Homestead appreciate what tourism does for our economic livelihood, so we go out of our way to make guests feel welcome. Some are indifferent about it, while a few others, I won't name names, are downright resentful of all the tourists and would prefer to be left alone. But that being said, I believe our generally friendly demeanor is a large part of what drives people to keep coming back.
Do you sell any souvenirs or anything like that?
We used to, but not anymore. Believe it or not, the new Homestead Tourism Board decided a while back to do away with souvenirs. We don't really have the resources or facilities to make them here ourselves, and it was decided that anything less than that would seem exploitive of our people and inauthentic.
Yeah.
The only thing we have are these souvenir slates about the history of New Homestead. Tell you what, I've got an extra one here that another guest left behind a while back. You can have it.
Oh, nice. Sadly, I already bought one.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Where's Maurice?
Hello there.
Are you Maurice?
The
Yes.
museum here is free to everyone. Hello there.
Hello.
Are you here to peruse our little museum exhibit?
Maybe. Yes, I was just looking at some of the items in your collection.
Wonderful. These are all rare artifacts from before the collapse of Earth. There isn't much of this stuff left outside of private collections, but here we're happy to share a glimpse of them with the public. If you have any questions about the exhibit or New Homestead, I'm happy to answer as best as I can.
Can you tell me more about the exhibit?
Of course. Certainly.
Of course.
We have several items in our collection that we rotate in and out over time, but they all originate from the same place, Earth. We have everything from toys to antique technology to sports memorabilia. We even used to have an old Earth vehicle, but we had to sell it when we ran out of space for it. Most of our collection was donated by fellow Earth enthusiasts and historians who felt it belonged close to the homeland here in the Sol system.
I see. Who are you and what do you do around here?
I am Maurice Leon, and I am the community elder. As the oldest living citizen at 96, my only job is to keep Earth history alive. I tell stories to the young people and the visitors from other worlds. Although my memory isn't what it used to be, I try my best to get the stories right.
Everyone here has such interesting family names. What's the deal with that?
When our early colonists learned of Earth's demise, they decided to take on the names of their cities of origin as a way to remember their heritage. Now, some may have been lost in translation over the years, and some may have taken it more seriously than others, but the names are mostly accurate. For instance, my family comes from the city of Lyon, in a country that was called France.
Could you tell me a story about Earth?
Sure, I'd love to. There was once a war, so big that they say all of the world was involved. This was actually the second time it happened. They fought because a terrible man named Hitler rose to power and slaughtered many innocents. Millions were lost. Even the colony war pales in comparison.
Interesting. Do you have any more Earth stories?
Why, certainly. It's what I do. There was a time when huge monstrosities called dinosaurs ruled over Earth, long before humans existed. They were similar to some of the larger life forms you might see elsewhere in the settled systems. Their reign ended when I can never remember if it was a comet, an asteroid, or a meteor that hit the Earth. Whatever it was, it nearly wiped out most of the life at that time.
Have time to tell another story?
Let me think of a good one. A long time ago, thousands of years, humans built a wall so large it spanned the northern length of one of Earth's largest empires, China. They called it the Great Wall of China, and it was meant to keep out invading hordes. If I recall correctly, it didn't always work as well as they had hoped. I'll have to look it up again. Memory's not what it once was.
What can you tell me about how New Homestead come to be?
It's an interesting story. New Homestead began as a scientific research base called the Titan Astrobase, back when space travel was in its infancy. The hope was that humanity would be able to discover simple alien life here given the moon's composition and water supply. When that ultimately failed, it was repurposed as a colony research base where scientists and engineers studied how to build colonies on inhospitable worlds. Then, finally, when gravity drives were commonplace and we started finding Earth-like planets, New Homestead was born as a living history community to preserve that past.
I see. Well, thank you for the information.
Take care.
I think there's no one to talk to
Enjoy your visit here.
anymore.
Don't stay outside for too long here on Titan. You'll freeze solid without the proper.
It's a little weird that people come
Off-world
here to
has
see
always
what
asked
early
how I
colony
can live
life
here.
was like.
I
To
wonder
me,
how
it's
they can
just
live
how we
anywhere
live.
else.
Feel free to look around, but don't touch.
Okay. I think there's nothing to explore, sadly. What's with the music? What's going on? Why the music was so suspensed right now? I'd like to view and modify my ships. How can I register it? Value 10K. Vendor. Make home ship. It's already registered. Okay. Now we can go.
Here to shoot the breeze?
Nice to be back.
I have things for you.
Now, you're not pestering the captain, right, Cora?
Pester? You think I'm a pest?
Oh, never. Poor choice of words. You being nice to the crew, too?
Of course.
So this book collection fund I heard about?
Don't you always say, don't listen to rumors?
Nice. Okay, where do we need to go? Where's the mission? Here we need to go at the chunk supplies and deliver them, if I think correctly.
We've got some of the best private security.
Paradiso. I've been saving for a week-long vacation with Cora. Swimsuits and Mai Tais. I'm counting the days.
I hope it will be very interesting.
Can't believe this is chunks. I wonder if they use real meat here.
Can I interest you in some gourmet chunks? Hello. Welcome to
Hello,
Chunks.
yeah.
If this is your first time dining with us at this location, you'll find our cuisine and service is a step above what you're used to. Please, don't hesitate to ask if there's anything I can do to make your Chunks experience as enjoyable as possible.
Well, is working at a gourmet Chunks any different from my regular Chunks?
I used to work at a Chunks in Neon before my transfer was approved, and while I much prefer working here, I can say that it's not a lot different. It looks a lot nicer, the food is supposedly higher quality, and we treat the customers with greater care, but that's really about it.
I see. So this is an upscale Chunk.
Yeah, I know. It seems ridiculous, especially since most of the food is the same old Chunks as anywhere else. But people here really seem to like it. Honestly, what else do you want me to say? This is my employer and they treat me well enough. So please, enjoy some gourmet Chunks.
Okay. I'm here to pick up some special sauce for the Chunks in New Homestead.
Huh. I thought it was a joke at first, but yet here you are. Let me get that for you. A corporate really needs to send more sauce to New Homestead. Can't believe they keep running out.
Me too. Okay, thank you. Now, let's teleport to Homestead. I want to visit Earth in this game. You're carrying too much. You can't travel. Are you shitting me right now? Okay. Let's go to our ship then. I need the vendor with a lot more money, even 2K.
Red Cora's already finished the pre-flight checklist. That's my girl.
Yes?
Okay, no more cargo space, unfortunately.
Engines firing. Here we go. Orbital insertion completed.
So now we can teleport to Homestead. At least I hope so. Science outpost. I'll need to check that out. Maybe we can find something interesting. Okay. That was very strange. Oh, on this planet the gravity is a bit lower. Okay.
Welcome to New Homestead.
Feel free to look around, but don't touch.
Hey, welcome back.
I got the chunk special sauce for you.
Ooh, yeah, you got me that sweet, sweet sauce. Not that it tastes sweet, it's actually kind of tangy. Mm-hmm. That's the stuff, all right. Enough for the customers with a little left over for yours truly. Thanks.
Nice. 1.6k credits. That's cool.
Thanks for choosing chunks. Which chunks can I get for you?
You really seem to love chunks, huh?
You know I do. And what's not to love? It's delicious, nutritious, easy, fast, inexpensive. It sure makes my hungry belly sing for joy. Here. My wife thinks I eat too much chunks food, but I just can't help myself. It's so good.
Oh, I see. So he's her husband. New Homestead, all about authentic living history. What's Chunks doing here?
Well, people gotta eat, you know. But seriously, I think we're just starting to get with the times a little. And I can't think of a better restaurant than Chunks to usher that in. I think corporate just saw New Homestead as an untapped market. Yeah, the locals may not eat it, but the tourists love having a taste of home.
Your wife owns the Brown Horse Tavern? How could you work for the competition?
Oh, it's all good. Chunks pays me pretty well. And between you and me, Anya's doing all right herself. Plus, we got this plan, you know? We want to see if we can introduce some of Anya's famous cooking to the Chunks lineup and pitch it to corporate. Imagine Anya's delicious food in every Chunks restaurant across the settled systems. And people are bound to come visit her place to see where it all started. It's a win all around.
Yeah, nice plan. So, what's your favorite chunk?
Oh, you had to go and ask the hard questions, huh?
Hmm.
How can I pick just one? There's chicken chunks, beef chunks, potato chunks, cheesesteak chunks, cheesecake chunks. You know what? I'm gonna cheat if you don't mind and just say I love them all equally.
I see. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.
Thanks for visiting Chunks.
Maybe now I can teleport? Let's see what missions do we have. Just go home, kill the outlaw captain. Let's go here. And okay, let's go back to my ship. I'll need to get rid of all my things that I'm carrying, except the ones that I need.
The people here live a simple life. Try not to complicate it.
Careful, there are some dangerous areas around.
good to go for landing.
I don't see the ship. Where is it? Okay, let's go see. Maybe we can take it. Who knows? Maybe it's even better than ours. It looks kinda big. And this is promising. What a strange sound. I don't see anyone. Oh no, I see someone. Ecliptic mech. Wow, they're jumping. Oh my god, there are so many of them. And they don't really do damage to them. One. I could use a better weapon, if honestly. missing? Okay, we can... No! You freaking bitches! Ah.
Better we get it than someone else.
Damn. I wanted their ship. Okay. Wow. This is better. Nice. Corrosive. Let's go. Yeah, Bethesda should really add some vehicles. We need to complete the bounty hunting. Okay, let's restore our stamina. I don't see anyone. Hopefully enemies will be my level. Are there solar panels? Yes, I think there are.
said that right, right?
Maybe, I don't know. Let me check what do we have here.
Sometimes I feel sorry. Well, sometimes.
Where's the turret? To find the entrance. Okay, I think it's this way.
Shoot to kill. Mission.
Is this a Robodog? Oh shit, Robodogs! Oh damn. I need to heal. I need to find somehow to heal. Let me check. Carry capacity, movement. System, quick save. Now let's go.
Finish the job.
To find a way to heal.
Really get the blood pumping, huh?
See anyone?
Maintaining visual.
Anything else for HP, please? Restores 5 HP. don't see the enemy. I don't see the enemy. Which... Ah, okay, I see him. How can I get inside? Okay, I'm dead. Yes. I need to find the entrance and go to kill the boss. I don't need to kill everyone else. But I don't see the entrance. This is a problem.
Take the good stuff, leave the rest. Ah, son of a...
Oh, sorry. I thought that was an enemy. Okay, here. Here should be the entrance, yes. Now let's go. Wow, there are so many of them. Oh no, I'm dead. There are so many of them. Oh, it's very hard without heals. But at least now I know where the entrance is. No, no, no. Come on, come on, come on. Open up, open up. fuck. Oh, this will be hard. This will be very hard to do. But maybe I can manage. I think only boss remains. At least I hope so.
Grizzly, that's part of the job.
Maybe I found a medkit or something. New items. Yeah. Damn, it's hard. I think I'll need to quick save inside this building. Closer, closer, closer. What the hell? Nice. Whew. Again. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard without heals. Alright, when I killed him. Seriously, I killed him. Did I? Yeah, I did kill him. Oh no. I can't die. I can't die like this. I want to loot them. Come closer. Come closer. Shit. Oh fuck. Maybe I'll find some medkits over here. I really hope so. Okay, everyone's dead. Oh, medpack. Oh yeah. We are outside.
Hey, even murdering scum need to unwind, right? Maybe play some foosball?
Well, now I can leave this place. Let me just quick save. And let's go. Okay, skill points. Can I unlock shield, targeting security? You can attempt to hack advanced locks and out. Okay. Strange. Previous rank challenge. Pick 5 locks. I see. The hell? Where did he come from? There was no enemy here.
You thumbs up if you found. I don't mean a diet.
Blood pumping, huh?
Use the trauma pack. Where did we come from? There was no one inside. Damn. Okay, where's the exit? Damn. Again. I need to leave this place as fast as I can. Where can I go? Where can I go? Oh, I see the exit. Now just run. Bye. I'll come back later to this location and loot it. But for now, I think it's better to leave. Because without any medpacks, I can't do anything. Now let's go. Finish this quest.
So, Miss Stay Up Late reading under the covers? Did you learn anything new from your book last night?
Don't pretend to be mad at me. I know you aren't really. I learned that back on Earth, people used to use the stars to navigate. That's so cool. But I guess it only worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring.
Remind me one of these days to tell you the tale of a certain Solomon Coe, and where his stargazing landed him.
Time to leave this place behind. Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
Oh damn. We have enemies.
Their grab drive.
Only one enemy? This is kinda strange.
Drop some of that. I'm hurting just watching you.
Okay, let's go complete the mission.
So we must be in the right place.
Again, enemies. Everyone is trying to kill us. Where's the enemy? Aha, I see.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Enemy's grab drive disabled.
More enemies. Damn, I don't think I have.
You're going down.
Okay, I have trip.
Taking out our grab jump.
Time to die.
Took out their jump drive.
You're no match for us.
Jump ready and at your command, Captain.
Let's go take the loot.
Which means communications is up. Sending the data on the other satellites.
Mm-hmm.
You do hear me, right? Hello?
Yes. Picking you up loud and clear, Alban.
Now that's a weight off my shoulders. It's gonna take some time dealing with someone competent. I don't suppose you want a job working hydroponics. No one ever says yes to that. Once you repair the other satellites, I'll open a channel to the other families.
Okay. How far is the next one? Communication satellites.
We got you now.
Enemy's grab drive out of commission.
Oh no. I think I need to evade. Let's jump here. Why can't I set cars? Maybe here then? Why? Oh no. It looks like we have a problem. Damn. Well, that was unexpected. I think I'll need to leave right now. Let me power up my drive. Industrial outpost. during combat. And what can I do? Just somehow need to run away. And how can I evade this? This is some bullshit right now. Did I enter combat? I hope not. Can I load this save?
Well, you didn't put us into a planet, so we must be in the right place.
Jump drive is offline. Their shields are gone. Take them out. Target's shields are down. They're not jumping out of here. Capability.
Let's get the loot. And after this I'll need to go repair my ship.
which means communications is up. Sending the data on the other satellites. You do hear me, right? Hello? Now that's a weight off my shoulders. It's gonna take some time dealing with someone competent. I don't suppose you want a job working hydroponics. No one ever says yes to that. Once you repair the other satellites, I'll open a channel to the other families.
Okay, I think I need to go to sleep right now. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you have a pleasant time of the day. And see you when I see you. Goodbye, guys.